A spaceship beneath the sea was found by human scientists, and the discovery changed it all. Alex Carter adjusted his helmet and peered through the small window of the submarine. Outside, the ocean stretched endlessly, dark and mysterious. Tiny flashes of light from their instruments danced across the water. The Mariana Trench was the deepest place on Earth, and Alex's team had come here to explore a region no human had fully mapped. Mia Johnson, sitting across from him, studied the sonar screen. "Look at that," she said, pointing. A strange, sharp shape appeared under the sediment. "That doesn't look like a rock. It's something big. And it's metallic." Ethan Moore leaned forward, adjusting the controls. "Could it be an old shipwreck?" he asked. "Maybe a military submarine lost long ago?" Lily Brooks shook her head. "No, this is different. Military subs aren't shaped like this. The angles, they're too perfect. And the material, it's not rusting like it should." Noah Scott, the oceanographer, moved closer to the monitors. "Whatever it is, it's enormous. This isn't just a small craft. This could be something that changes everything we know." Alex felt a thrill of excitement. He had seen many strange things in his career, but this was something else. He pressed a button on the console. The sub hummed as the lights adjusted, casting a pale glow across the ocean floor. Slowly, they descended toward the strange shape. As they got closer, the object became clearer. It was massive, at least as large as a modern spaceship. Its hull was sleek and smooth, with unusual ridges and strange symbols etched into the metal. The team exchanged astonished glances. "It's not human," Mia whispered, almost to herself. "I've never seen anything like this." Ethan frowned. "You don't think it's alien, do you?" Lily's eyes widened. I don't know what to think. But it's definitely not from any human technology we have. Look at those panels. They're glowing, even under the water." Alex steadied himself. "We need to document this. Take everything on camera. We have no idea how old this is or who put it here. But it's important. This could be the most important discovery in human history." The submarine moved slowly, hovering above the strange object. Alex opened a small compartment and released robotic arms. The arms extended carefully, clearing the thick layer of sediment covering part of the hull. The metal beneath shone with a faint, bluish light. It seemed alive somehow, as if it pulsed with energy. Alex felt a shiver run down his spine. "No one will believe this," Ethan muttered. "Even if we take photos, people will say it's a hoax." Mia shook her head. "We don't care about that. Right now, we just need to understand what it is." They spent hours examining the object. Lily took small samples from strange growths around the hull, while Noah measured the magnetic fields. The more they explored, the more incredible it seemed. "There are markings here," Noah said, pointing to a series of symbols etched deep into the metal. "They're not letters." "Not anything I recognize. Maybe a code? Maybe a language?" Alex looked closer. The symbols were sharp and geometric, unlike any writing system used on Earth. "Whatever it is, it's intelligent," he said. "Someone made this. Someone put it here for a reason." The team continued to study the object carefully. Ethan tried tapping on the hull with a small tool. To their surprise, the metal responded with a faint vibration, almost like it was alive. "Did you feel that?" Lily asked, holding her hand near the tool. It reacted to us." Alex nodded. "This isn't just a ship. It might be something more, something we don't understand yet. We have to be careful." Hours passed. The team documented every angle, every strange pattern. They took samples, notes, and measurements, but as they worked, a strange feeling grew among them. It was as if the object was watching them, aware of their presence. Suddenly, the sonar picked up something else. A faint movement far off in the darkness. Ethan frowned. I don't think we're alone down here. Noah adjusted the scanner. It's too big to be a fish. Could it be another sub? Another research team? Mia shook her head. No, nothing human could be here at this depth without being detected already. This might be related to the ship. Alex felt his heart race. We need to finish what we can and get back to base. We can't stay too long. We don't know what we've awakened. Carefully, they maneuvered the submarine closer to a hatch on the object. It was round, almost like a doorway, sealed tightly. The symbols on the hatch glowed faintly. Alex touched the controls. If this opens, we might be the first humans to ever go inside. Mia's eyes widened. We have to be careful. We don't know what's waiting for us. The team activated the robotic arms again, trying to manipulate the hatch. As they worked, the metal responded, shifting slightly as if recognizing their touch. A small panel slid aside, revealing a narrow entrance. It's open, Ethan whispered, awe in his voice. I can't believe it. Alex looked at the team. We go in together. No one goes alone. Lights on, sensors ready. Let's see what's inside. They moved slowly into the hatch. Inside, the corridors were dimly lit by an eerie glow. The walls were smooth, metallic, and seemed to hum with energy. Strange patterns ran along the floors and ceilings, almost like circuits. Lily gasped. This is incredible. The technology? It's beyond anything humans have built. Noah examined a nearby panel. Look at this. There are star charts, but not just for our galaxy. Some of these systems I've never seen. Alex felt a mixture of fear and excitement. We need to document everything. Remember, we are scientists. Observe, record, analyze, nothing more. As they moved deeper into the ship, the air grew warmer, and a faint vibration pulsed through the floor. Ethan touched a wall, and the surface rippled like liquid. It's alive, he whispered. The ship, it's alive. Mia nodded. It's more than a machine. It's something else. Something intelligent. Hours passed as they explored. They found chambers filled with strange objects, glowing spheres that floated in midair, machines that seemed to manipulate light, and pods containing preserved life forms unlike anything on Earth. Lily approached one of the pods. These aren't human. Look at the shapes. The biology, it's advanced, almost perfect. Alex felt a chill. We found a piece of another world, and we are the first humans to touch it. Suddenly, a faint sound echoed through the corridor, a soft hum that grew louder. Lights along the walls shifted, forming symbols and patterns. The team froze. Is it communicating? Mia asked, fear and wonder in her voice. Noah shook his head. I don't know, but it's responding to us. Alex took a deep breath. Whatever this ship is, it's alive in some way, and it wants us to understand it. The team stayed inside, documenting and observing. They realized that the ship was more than just a vessel. It was a library, a laboratory, and a guide all in one. The energy it emitted seemed to connect everything: light, air, even the water around it. As they prepared to leave for the day, Ethan looked back at the glowing panels. I have a feeling this isn't just about exploration. This ship, it's going to change everything we know about our place in the universe. Alex nodded. Yes. And we have to be ready. Humanity is about to step into a new world, and it starts here, beneath the ocean. The submarine slowly ascended, carrying the team back toward the surface. Outside, the ocean was dark and calm, but inside the ship a faint glow continued to pulse, as if acknowledging the humans who had entered for the first time. Mia leaned back in her seat. "Do you think anyone will believe us?" Alex smiled faintly. "They don't have to believe us yet. We've seen it. We've touched it. And one day, the world will know." As the submarine broke through the water and sunlight touched the cabin, the team looked back one last time. The spaceship lay quietly on the ocean floor, half buried and mysterious, waiting for the next step. And for the first time, humanity realized it was not alone in the universe. Alex Carter felt his heart beat faster as the submarine settled near the spaceship on the ocean floor. The strange glow from the hull seemed to welcome them, or perhaps warn them. The team gathered their equipment, double-checking cameras, sensors, and lights. "Ready?" Alex asked. Mia Johnson nodded. "As ready as we'll ever be. Let's see what's inside." The hatch had been opened by the robotic arms the previous day, and now it was their turn to enter. One by one, the team moved inside. The corridor was narrow, but the walls glowed with a soft blue light. Strange symbols ran along the panels, and they seemed to shift slightly as the humans walked past. "This place feels alive," Ethan Moore whispered. He ran his hand along the wall and it vibrated faintly under his touch. Lily Brooks examined a panel that projected a small hologram of what looked like a map of stars. "These are not all in our galaxy," she said, her voice full of wonder. "Some of these star systems, I've never heard of them." Noah Scott bent over a small device on the floor that seemed to measure energy. "The energy here is unlike anything we have on Earth. It's constant and pure, almost like it comes from a living source." Alex felt both excitement and fear. "We need to be careful. This ship is advanced. We don't know how it works. One wrong move could be dangerous." They continued down the corridor, passing rooms that were sealed. Alex tried one of the doors and it slid open smoothly. Inside, they found a control room. Panels covered the walls, each glowing softly. Some floated in midair like small holographic screens. Buttons, levers, and strange controls were everywhere, but none were familiar. Mia stepped forward, her eyes wide. "I don't even know where to start," she said. Ethan pressed a small button, and the room lit up more brightly. A large hologram appeared in the center of the room, showing a three-dimensional image of the Earth and many other planets. Lines connected some of the planets to others, forming paths that Alex could not understand. "It's some kind of star map," Noah said, staring at the hologram. "It shows different systems and routes between them. Faster than light travel, maybe?" Lily examined a nearby console. "Look at this," she said. "These pods, they contain preserved life forms. Alien biology. Their DNA, it's unlike anything on Earth." The team gathered around. The pods were transparent cylinders filled with a faint, glowing liquid. Inside each was a creature preserved perfectly, some small, some larger than a human. Their shapes were strange, their forms elegant and advanced. "These are living beings?" Ethan asked, astonished. "Yes," Lily said. "They've been preserved. Whoever built this ship wanted to study life, maybe even protect it." Alex walked slowly around the room. "This ship isn't just a vessel. It's a laboratory, a library, a guide. Whoever made it, they wanted whoever found it to learn something." Suddenly, a soft hum filled the room. The panels shifted, forming symbols and patterns that seemed to communicate. Mia gasped. "It's trying to tell us something." Noah studied the symbols. I can't understand it completely, but it responds to our presence. The ship knows we are here." Ethan stepped closer to one of the floating panels. When he touched it, it reacted. The hologram changed, zooming into a section of the map that showed a distant star system. It's showing a destination, somewhere far from Earth, he said. It wants us to explore, or maybe warn us. We don't know, but one thing is clear. This ship is alive in some way.
And it wants us to use it. Hours passed as the team explored.
They found rooms filled with strange devices. Some appeared to manipulate energy, bending light and gravity. Others held advanced medical equipment, capable of healing injuries instantly. Lily approached one of the machines. "This could change medicine forever," she said, touching a small panel. "It analyzes life forms at a level we can't even imagine." Noah found another device that seemed to control gravity in small areas. He placed a small rock on it, and it floated slowly in the air. "This could revolutionize transportation, construction, everything," he said. Mia activated a panel on the wall. Suddenly, the ship hummed louder, and a holographic figure appeared in the room. It was humanoid in shape, but glowing and translucent. Its face was kind, and it seemed to study the humans with interest. "Greetings," the figure said, in a language they could understand, though it sounded strange. "You are the first of your kind to enter this vessel. You are to learn, to protect, and to use this knowledge wisely." Alex stepped forward. Who are you?" "We are the creators of this ship," the figure said. "We are explorers. We study life across the universe. This vessel carries knowledge and technology to aid those who find it. Your planet is young and fragile. Protect it. Learn from it. Be ready for what comes." Lily whispered, It understands us. It speaks our language." "Yes," the figure said. "We have learned. We can communicate with those capable of understanding and using our gift responsibly." The hologram showed images of stars, planets, and civilizations. Some were thriving, others destroyed. Civilizations rise and fall. Knowledge can save or destroy. Your people must choose wisely. Ethan looked at Alex. "Do you think it's dangerous? Or is it just teaching us?" Alex shook his head. "It's both. The knowledge itself is powerful. If we misuse it, who knows what could happen?" Mia stepped closer to the hologram. "Look at the symbols here. They show weapons and energy systems. Advanced technology. We could build things we can't even imagine." The figure spoke again. "Use what you learn to protect your planet. Unite your species. Avoid the mistakes others have made." Alex felt the weight of responsibility. This could change humanity," he said quietly. The team moved on to explore other sections of the ship. They found a propulsion system unlike anything human-made. Ethan examined the controls. "This could take us beyond our solar system, faster than light. It's impossible with our current physics, but the ship makes it possible." Lily found a chamber with strange seeds and small plants that glowed faintly. "They're adapted to environments we could never survive. The aliens, they study life in all its forms." Noah discovered a device that could analyze water and air instantly, purifying it completely. Clean energy, clean water, clean air. "This could solve so many problems on Earth," he said. Hours turned into days as the team studied the ship. Each room revealed new wonders, energy sources that never ran out, tools that could repair themselves, devices that could translate any language instantly. Mia watched a holographic display of Earth. "It's showing us our planet, and it's showing something else." Danger. Alex stepped forward. What kind of danger? The hologram shifted, showing images of massive alien ships moving through space. Some were patrolling, others seemed to attack. The message was clear. The aliens who built the ship were monitoring it, and they might return. Ethan frowned. So we're not the only ones interested in this ship? No, Alex said. We need to be careful. If they come back, we could be in real danger. The team realized that while the ship offered incredible knowledge and power, it also carried risks. They had to protect it, learn from it, and decide how to use it responsibly. Lily looked at the glowing pods again. All this knowledge, it's overwhelming. But imagine what we could do with it. Humanity could advance by centuries in just a few years. Noah added, we could explore the stars, cure diseases, provide clean energy, everything we've ever dreamed of. Mia nodded. But we have to be careful. If we're not ready, this could destroy us instead of helping us. Alex looked around at his team. We're scientists. Our job is to study, to understand, and to protect. That's what we'll do, one step at a time. As they prepared to leave the ship for the day, the submarine hovered nearby. The team documented everything, careful to record the patterns, symbols, and glowing devices. They knew they had only scratched the surface of what the ship held. The holographic figure appeared one last time before they left. Learn well. Protect what you find. Your journey has just begun. Outside, the ocean was quiet, and the submarine began its ascent. The glow from the spaceship faded behind them, but the team felt it in their minds and hearts. Something incredible had been discovered, and humanity's place in the universe had already begun to change. Alex stared at the fading light. We've only just begun, he said. This is bigger than any of us imagined. We need to prepare. Humanity's future starts here. Mia nodded, her eyes reflecting both wonder and determination. And when the time comes, we'll be ready. Whatever comes next, we will face it together. As the submarine rose to the surface, the team knew that the spaceship beneath the sea was not just a discovery, it was a challenge, a gift, and a warning. And their lives, and the lives of all humans, would never be the same again. The adventure had only begun, and the real journey into the unknown was waiting. Alex Carter felt a chill run down his spine as the submarine hovered near the glowing spaceship. The deeper they studied, the more they realized the ship's knowledge was beyond anything humans had ever imagined. But something else was stirring in the dark ocean. Mia Johnson watched the sonar screens. "There's movement," she said quietly. "Something big, coming this way." Ethan Moore leaned closer. "Big enough to notice us? That doesn't make sense. Who could be down here at this depth?" Noah Scott shook his head. "I don't think it's human. Whatever it is, it's advanced." The team prepared quickly. Lights on the submarine brightened, sensors scanned all directions, and the robotic arms were ready to defend or interact with the ship. Outside, shadows moved in the water, large and silent. Suddenly, massive robotic drones appeared. They hovered near the spaceship, scanning it. Their metallic bodies reflected the faint light of the alien ship, and their sensors glowed red. Alex's heart raced. They're drones. They're sent to check the ship, or to take it. We're not alone. We have to hide. If they see us, we might not survive. Ethan nodded. "I can activate the ship's cloaking system. It will make us almost invisible, at least for a while." Noah frowned. "Be careful. The ship is delicate. We can't damage it while hiding." Alex took a deep breath. "Do it, Ethan. We follow the plan." Ethan pressed a series of controls. The spaceship's hull shimmered as a faint energy field spread across it. The drones scanned the area, hovering near the ship, then moved slowly in circles. They made no sound other than a low hum, but the red lights of their sensors swept across the submarine. Lily Brooks held her breath. They're almost too close. I can't believe how advanced they are. One of the drones extended a mechanical arm toward the ship. It touched the hull, and the energy field around the ship reacted, sending a small pulse. The drone immediately pulled back, scanning again, confused. "They're testing it," Alex whispered. "They don't know we're here." Yes. Mia turned to the team. "We can't stay here. We need to move the ship, or at least protect it." "What's the plan?" Alex thought quickly. "We take the ship to a hidden area. There's an underwater canyon nearby." If we can get it there, the drones won't find it easily." Noah studied the canyon on the sonar map. "It's deep, dark, and narrow. Perfect for hiding, but navigating a ship this size through it is risky." Ethan set the ship's energy systems to low power, making it easier to move silently. "I'll guide it slowly. We can make it if we move carefully." The team held their breath as the ship slowly lifted from the ocean floor. The drones followed at a distance, scanning and sending signals. The submarine carefully trailed the ship, ready to intervene if needed. As they moved, Alex noticed more of the drones appearing from the shadows. "There are too many of them," he muttered. "We can't fight, we can only hide." Mia watched the ship's glowing hull. It's like it knows what to do. It's moving on its own sometimes, adjusting to the drones. Inside the control room, Ethan guided the ship toward the canyon. Gravity manipulators and energy thrusters responded to his touch, allowing the vessel to glide silently. The drones swarmed closer, but the ship's cloaking kept it hidden. Suddenly, one drone broke from the group and moved directly toward the ship. Its red sensor light scanned the hull, passing dangerously close to Ethan's hand on the controls. "Hold steady!" Alex shouted. "Don't panic!" The ship pulsed with energy. The drone paused, its sensors flickering. Then it slowly moved back to the swarm as if confused. The team realized the ship itself was defending them. Lily whispered, awestruck, "It's alive, it's helping us." Noah nodded. "It's more than a machine. It's intelligent. It knows what we need." The canyon approached, a dark and narrow passage carved into the ocean floor. The team navigated carefully, avoiding rocks and sudden drops. The ship adjusted, its hull shifting slightly to fit the passage. Outside, the drones struggled to follow. The canyon's twists and darkness made it difficult for them to track the vessel. Slowly, the ship moved deeper into the canyon, finally finding a hidden area where the drones could not enter easily. Alex exhaled, relieved. "We made it. For now, we're safe." Mia looked around the canyon. "This is perfect. No one will find the ship here unless they know where to look." Noah examined the surroundings. "We can build a small base here. Study the ship, understand its technology, and prepare for whatever comes next." Ethan smiled faintly. "It's incredible. We've escaped, and we've kept the ship intact. Now we can really begin." The team explored the hidden area. It was a natural cavern, large enough to house the ship and allow the submarine to move freely. Strange minerals on the walls reflected the ship's glow, making it easier to work. Inside the ship, the team continued their study. Lily discovered more pods with preserved life forms, each unique and advanced. "This is a treasure trove of biology," she said. "We could learn so much about life itself." Noah activated a device that controlled gravity within a small room. Rocks floated, water swirled, and even the air felt lighter. This technology, it could revolutionize everything we know. Mia studied a console that projected star maps, It's showing routes to other systems, maybe even other civilizations. We could explore space with this ship. Alex watched the holographic figure appear again. We've hidden the ship, but we must be ready. The creators warned us for a reason. We're not just exploring, we're protecting humanity. The team began to experiment carefully. Ethan tested the energy system, learning how to power it without drawing attention. Lily studied the biology pods, taking samples for research. Noah focused on environmental systems, discovering ways the ship could clean water and air. Mia analyzed the holograms, learning the star maps and symbols. "It's teaching us," she said. "Step by step, we have to understand everything before we can use it safely." Days passed and the team grew more confident. They realized the ship could give humanity knowledge far beyond their current science. But the threat of the drones and the returning alien race weighed heavily on them. Alex gathered the team. "We have a choice," he said. "We can stay hidden and study the ship, or we can start preparing humanity for what's coming. Either way, we must learn quickly." Mia nodded. "We can't let this power fall into the wrong hands. The world isn't ready yet." Ethan added, "But we also can't waste this opportunity. We could advance decades, maybe centuries, in just a few years." Lily looked at the glowing pods. "We have to be responsible. If we misuse this knowledge, it could be catastrophic." Noah studied the holographic figure. "It's like a guide. It doesn't force us. It teaches us, warns us. We have to choose wisely." The team spent nights working, learning the ship's systems, testing its energy, and understanding its advanced biology. They discovered devices that could heal injuries instantly, create food from raw materials, and produce energy without fuel. One evening, as they rested, a distant vibration passed through the cavern. The team froze. Outside, the drones were moving, searching again. Alex realized the threat was not gone. The alien race would return. "We have limited time," he said quietly. "We must prepare for their arrival. The ship is powerful, but so are they. We need a plan." Mia looked at the team, determination in her eyes. "We've survived once. We can survive again. And when the time comes, we'll be ready." Ethan smiled. "For now, we study, we learn, and we wait. We can't rush. The ship is patient. It will teach us everything we need." Lily nodded. "We're not just exploring anymore. We're guardians. Humanity's future depends on this ship and on us." Noah looked at the holographic figure. "It's more than technology. It's a teacher, and it trusts us. We can't fail." The team continued their work, learning quickly, experimenting carefully, and preparing. They built small defenses around the cavern and mapped escape routes in case the drones returned. Every day they uncovered new knowledge, and every discovery brought more responsibility. Alex often stood near the entrance of the ship, looking out at the dark ocean. "We've come so far, but the real challenge is ahead. The aliens will return, and humanity must be ready. We're not just explorers, we're defenders now." Mia joined him. "And we will be. We have the ship, the knowledge, and each other. Whatever comes, we face it together." The glowing ship pulsed softly in response, as if acknowledging their words. Outside, the ocean was calm, hiding the danger that lay in wait. Inside, humanity's most incredible discovery continued to teach, protect, and prepare them for the future. And deep in the darkness, the drones continued to search, unaware that the humans were no longer just scientists. They were guardians of a power that could change the world and the universe. The hidden cavern beneath the ocean was quiet now. The glowing spaceship rested calmly, its light reflecting off the walls like a gentle heartbeat. Alex Carter and his team had spent weeks studying it, learning its systems and preparing for the future. The knowledge inside the ship was vast, enough to change the world, and they knew it. Alex looked at Mia Johnson, who was checking a console filled with glowing holographic maps. "We've learned a lot," he said, "but we still have to decide how to use it." Mia nodded. "We can't just keep it hidden forever. The world deserves to benefit from this. But we must be careful. Governments, corporations, they could misuse it." Ethan Moore walked over, carrying a small glowing device he had been experimenting with. "I figured out a way to use the ship's energy safely. We can power machines, even vehicles, without burning fuel. It's clean, limitless energy." Lily Brooks held a sample from one of the alien pods. "And the biology we've discovered, we can heal diseases, improve crops, even purify water. Humanity could thrive if we do this right." Noah Scott studied a small floating sphere that manipulated gravity, and this technology, transportation, construction, even exploration of space. We can do things we never thought possible. Alex took a deep breath. "Then it's decided. We begin slowly. We share some knowledge, but only with trusted scientists. Step by step, humanity isn't ready for everything at once." The team began their work carefully. They set up secure communication channels with a few trusted researchers around the world. They sent blueprints for energy devices, medical tools, and clean water systems. Within weeks, the first results appeared. Small villages received water purifiers inspired by the ship's technology. Remote hospitals received medical devices that could heal injuries faster than ever before. Clean energy sources replaced old, polluting ones in pilot areas. Mia watched a live feed from one village. Children drank clean water, and doctors worked without worry. "This is only the beginning," she said softly. Ethan activated a holographic star map. The ship also has knowledge about other worlds, other civilizations. If we study it carefully, we could even explore space safely. Alex studied the map, but we need to prepare humanity first. We can't rush. We must learn and understand the technology before taking such a step. Days turned into weeks, and the team's understanding of the ship grew. They discovered ways to communicate across vast distances instantly, devices that could store immense amounts of knowledge, and systems that could predict weather and natural disasters. Lily smiled as she examined a new sample. This could change agriculture forever. We can grow food anywhere, even in harsh climates. No one will go hungry. Noah experimented with gravity control devices. Small stones floated in the air. Imagine cities built with this, skyscrapers without heavy foundations, transport without fuel. Humanity could reach new heights, literally. Nia added, "And the ship is teaching us. It's like a teacher, guiding us, showing us how to use this knowledge responsibly." Alex felt a sense of pride and responsibility. We have to protect this ship, and we have to protect humanity. One wrong move, and all of this could be lost. The holographic figure appeared again. "You have learned well. You have used knowledge wisely. But the universe watches. Others may come. Be prepared and continue to protect your planet and species." The warning weighed heavily on them, but the team felt ready. They had grown confident in their abilities, and the ship had become more than a discovery. It was a guide, a mentor, and a symbol of hope. Weeks later, the team completed the first full prototype of a new vehicle powered by the ship's energy. It moved silently, faster than anything on Earth, and could travel long distances without refueling. "This is amazing," Ethan said, controlling the vehicle with a small console. "It's clean, fast, and powerful. The world isn't ready for this yet, but soon it will be." Alex nodded. We must be patient. First, we prepare humanity. Then, we expand. The team also began decoding the ship's star charts. Some showed nearby systems with habitable planets. Others displayed regions of space with potential dangers. They realized the creators of the ship had explored the universe, learned from it, and left a guide for others to follow. Mia studied a map. We could travel to these worlds, learn from them, but we must do it responsibly. Humanity has to grow first. Noah added, and we need to be ready. If the alien drones return, we must protect what we've learned. The ship gave us knowledge. Now we must defend it. The hidden cavern became their base. The ship pulsed softly, its energy feeding new laboratories, power sources, and experimental devices. The team worked in shifts, studying, learning, and preparing. They also trained themselves, practicing using the ship's systems and testing defensive strategies. Lily discovered that some pods could grow new life forms in controlled environments. These creatures could help restore ecosystems, purify water, or even survive harsh climates. We could save many species from extinction. Ethan experimented with energy shields. If the drones return, we can protect the ship. Even a small energy field can hide us or block attacks. Mia analyzed communication devices. We can contact the world discreetly, share knowledge, teach others. Humanity can grow safely before the technology is revealed fully. Alex gathered the team one evening. We've done well, but we can't stop here. The universe is vast and humanity is young. This ship is more than technology. It's a message, a chance to unite and grow. We must prepare for the future. Weeks turned into months. Slowly, carefully, humanity began to change. Small communities adopted the new energy sources, medical devices, and agricultural tools. Crops thrived in dry areas. Diseases became treatable faster, and clean water reached places that had none before. Mia watched a video from a hospital in a remote town. A child with a serious injury was healed within hours using devices inspired by the ship. This is what we're meant to do, she said. We're giving life back to people. Ethan controlled a drone powered by the ship's energy. It delivered supplies to isolated regions. Every delivery proves that the technology works and helps people, he said. We're making a difference already. Noah experimented with environmental devices. Rivers that had been polluted were now clean, forests were restored, and the air was fresh. We're not just advancing technology, he said. We're changing life itself. Lily continued her research with the alien biology. These creatures and plants are incredible. They can survive harsh environments, heal themselves, and grow quickly. We can learn so much from them. The team realized the ship had given them more than knowledge. It had given them responsibility. They were not just scientists anymore. They were guardians, teachers, and leaders of a new era. One day, the holographic figure appeared again. You have used the knowledge wisely. You have protected it and shared it responsibly. Continue to learn, protect, and guide your species. Your journey is only beginning. Alex nodded. We understand. We will continue. Humanity is ready to grow, to explore, and to protect what we have learned. Mia smiled. And one day, we'll be ready to travel beyond our solar system. This ship has shown us the way. We just have to follow carefully. Ethan activated the ship's propulsion system for a test flight. The submarine hovered nearby as the ship rose slowly, moving silently through the water. The energy systems glowed brighter, and the ship seemed alive, almost as if it were breathing. This is incredible, Ethan said. It moves like it wants to explore, like it understands us. Lily nodded. It's more than a machine. It's a guide, a teacher, a protector. Noah added. And it trusts us. That's why it's alive, in a way we can understand. Alex looked at the team. We've done well, but this is only the start. Humanity will grow stronger, smarter, and better because of this, and we will protect it, no matter what comes. The ship slowly returned to its resting place in the cavern. The team gathered around it, feeling a deep sense of purpose.
Oh,
Outside, the ocean was calm. Inside, the glowing panels of the ship reflected hope, knowledge, and the promise of a new era. Months passed, and humanity changed quietly. Clean energy, medical advances, and new agricultural methods spread around the world. People had more opportunities, longer lives, and a better understanding of the planet. Humanity's future looked brighter than ever. Alex often stood near the ship, watching the glow. We've done something incredible, he said. We've learned, protected, and shared. And one day, we will explore the stars. Mia joined him. And when we do, humanity will be ready. We've learned patience, responsibility, and cooperation. We're not just humans anymore. We're explorers, protectors, and pioneers. The ship pulsed softly in response. It had chosen humanity. It had taught them. And now, it waited, ready to guide them to the stars when the time was right. Outside, the ocean was dark and calm. Inside, humanity's most incredible discovery had changed everything. The world was no longer the same, and the journey into the universe had only just begun. Alex smiled. The future is ours. And we're ready. Mia nodded. Together, we can do anything. Humanity will rise, and the stars will be waiting. And so, the spaceship beneath the sea had fulfilled its purpose. It had taught, guided, and prepared humanity for a new era of knowledge, exploration, and hope. Humanity had changed, and the universe was waiting. The adventure had ended for now, but the story of humanity's rise had only just begun.